All right, MMA DNA. I'm here with El Taro, Jimmie Rivera, top bantamweight contender in the UFC. He's fighting John Lineker December 30th in Las Vegas, Nevada. And thanks for doing the interview, Jimmy. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Great, man. Thanks for asking. Yeah, let's start with the beginning. You were supposed to fight Dominic Cruz on December 30th. Um, he felt he dropped out with an injury. What were when did you hear that first, and what were your thoughts about it?
Um, it kind of sucked because I was looking forward to fighting him. He had a withdrawal from the fight because of an injury, and I wasn't surprised. Going into the fight camp, I was hoping that he wasn't gonna get hurt, because he has an awkward style, and that style tendency, happens. You could get hurt the way he moves and stuff. It's not normal. So it kind of sucked, and it put a postpone of what was going to happen next.
Yeah, you accepted the fight with John Lineker. Was he the only one running for the fight against you or for you?
We got it was between him or a Sal, depending on if he was okay to fight or not.
Okay, and John Lineker, obviously, very good fighter, definitely on his feet. He has heavy hands. Um, Actually, your teammate, also training partner Louis Gaudino, fought against him in UFC. Does that do you train extra with him with the knowledge he has against him? He finished him, he choked him out. Um, do you train extra with him? Do he brings the knowledge to you that you can emulate in the fight?
Yeah, he helps me out. You know what I mean? Training with him has helped me get ready for this fight, and my coaches as well. But he's there to help me every fight. You know what I mean? He can emulate anybody, so it works out really, really well.
Yeah, and how you will fight Lineker now? How where does that put you in the division? Because you are ranked number four right now. Um, where does that put you? Because Lineker is fifth, I think. Is that right?
I don't know where it puts me in the rankings, but I know fighting Lineker after this, it doesn't make sense. If I beat him, it doesn't make sense not to get a title shot.
Yeah. Did you ever consider about not being on the card after Cruz pulled out?
I did. On one hand, on the other hand, I wanted to fight, but I had to pick the fight that was going to make the most sense and help me get closer to the belt.
Yeah, but there's also a thing with TJ Dillashaw now. He won against Cody Garbrandt, and he said that he wants to go down to flyweight. He wants to challenge Demetrius Johnson. Dana White said he thought that was a great idea, but what does that for the bantamweight division, your division?
Um, I don't really know. I don't know what's going to happen because I haven't heard anything yet or anything in stone. Um, it definitely puts a little halt, at least on mine. If I, go December 30th and beat Lineker, it puts a little hold on me being able to fight for the belt.
Yeah, definitely. I think you are very close to it. Obviously, uh, you want to fight Dillashaw. Would you also be happy if you have to fight first against Garbrandt or Cruz?
Um, I don't really. They're both hurt, and I don't see any need to really fight either one of them. They both came off a loss. I
Hmm.
think if anything, they should rematch, and whoever wins should get the next title shot after me.
Okay. Um, let's go back to the Lineker fight. What do you expect from the fight? And did you train? Obviously, what we talked about with Louis Gaudino, he fought him. Did you train on anything specific, or do you train just for every fight the same?
No, I just train to get ready for him. You know what I mean? There's nothing much I could talk about because the fight hasn't happened yet, and there was the game plan and what we're gonna do. But I just train. I get a couple game plans, a couple ideas of what to do, work on what he's good at, and just go in there and try to get the win.
Okay. How do you see the fight going?
I want to finish him. I don't know if it's gonna be able to get that knockout, but I'm hopefully either that or I'll tap him out.
Okay, cool. Um, I also want to talk. I also want to ask you about July, which was your last fight against Thomas Almeida. That was a big night for Tiger Schulman MMA. Three guys on the card. What? How did you? How was the feeling in Uniondale? It was close at home. I think for all you three guys. How was the feeling? How was the support over there at the time?
I mean, it was great. I mean, we had three guys on the card, and the stadium, half the stadium was filled with Tiger Showman students and family and friends, and it was awesome feeling to be there and be able to get my hand raised at the end and get the victory.
Awesome. Do you feel by any means? I'm also and a lot of fights you're going in, people saying always like, you're not a heavy favorite always for some reason. Do you feel that as well? Because a lot of guys calling you out, let's say Marlon Moraes, Aljamain Sterling have called you out many times. Even Marlon Vera calls you out like almost every week. Um, why do you think they specifically want to fight you?
There's no one in the division that's 5-0, so if they beat me, that definitely helps me get closer to a title shot or gets them a title shot. I think at the end of the day, I'm the gatekeeper, and I'm not gonna fight backwards. I fought Almeida, who was going back, and now it's time to go forwards. Lineker is a good name, and I'm actually doing this more for the UFC. They wanted me to keep me on the card, so they gave me options, and we figured stuff out, negotiated stuff, and now I'm going to be fighting Lineker for the card. So I'm actually doing it for them as a favor.
Okay. And can you tell us any more about you're a fighter, but you're also an instructor for Tiger Schulman's in New York. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I mean, when I have fights coming up, not at school as much, but I'm still there. Like right after this, I have a doctor's appointment. Then I'm going to the school. I always love teaching. I think it's a great way to give back, and I'm always a teacher first, and then a fighter second. And it's a great thing to give back. So to help kids with their confidence and self defense, and to get adults in shape and be able to defend themselves. And it's just a really important day. My school's on East 23rd Street between Madison Park Ave, right close to Midtown, but by the Empire State Building. And it's just something, you give back. There's something that I have to do after I'm done fighting. I have something I can go back on that I enjoy and I love to do.
Great to hear, man. Can you what's Tiger Schulman's MMA? What's so special about Jim? What's so special about the whole team? Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is we're a family. We're all there for each other. There's no, we don't, there's no controversy. There's no like arguing with one another, or you see from other camps and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We're all together as one. And we're all here to help each other out to reach the top. And I think that's the most important thing. And with that said, we were very successful in teaching. We know how to teach and how to have students and show them and help them get good.
Great. Um, are you also a close watcher to the rest of the bantamweight division, also down to you, or just focusing totally on yourself and on what's up?
Yeah, I watch all the fights in the bantamweight division just to see who's up and coming, who's next, what's happening.
Okay, then wanna ask you for a prediction. Who do you think will win, Aljamain Sterling or Marlon Moraes? Both guys called
I
you
don't know.
out.
I don't know. I mean, Marlon should win the fight because he has pretty good wrestling defense and a better stand up. But again, it's MMA. You never know what's going to happen. But on paper, Marlon should win the fight.
Okay, clear. Um, yeah, then let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for your time, Jimmy. If you want to do any shout outs, sponsors, please do your thing, man.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, always thank you to my sponsors at Eat Clean Bro and NutriBio Supplements and Tag Gear Fight Gear. And thanks for having me on the show and your podcast. And good luck with everything.